Hey everyone, I am so excited to share this with you today. Today we're talking about how do you emotionally detach. And I'm going to teach you the right way so that you still manifest exactly what you want, whether it's a specific person, job, money, house, career, doesn't matter. We're going to look at what is the best way to do it so you get the quickest results, but also the ones that last. Because I know there's a lot of quick fixes that people like to bait you guys with and really teach you, but we're going deeper than this. I don't want to manifest in a certain dollar amount once and then struggle getting it again over and over. I don't want to manifest a specific person back in once and then I'm in the same shitty cycle. So I'm going to teach you how to emotionally detach and actually get what you want. Hey everyone. All right, so before we dive in case you don't know, my name is Velez. I am a conscious life and success coach. Also, I'm a licensed mental health therapist, but I do not practice that as I'm only doing online coaching at this time. And one of the great and fucking best things about my job is that I get to demystify manifesting. I get to really teach you how to reprogram your mind and not look for these bullshit quick fixes out there that don't last and you don't get what you want and you just set yourself up for heartbreak and failure over and over again. And really understand what you're doing in your brain so that you actually manifest and keep what you want and you feel as best as possible along the way. So also, before we dive in, I don't know if by the time this airs, if my program's sold out, but you can certainly check and click the link below for my Glow the Fuck Up workshop. It's a live 2-day event. It is starting next week, and I'm really hoping that you'll be able to attend. All you have to do is click the link in bio to learn all about it, but it's definitely about everything I teach on this channel. Take the focus back on you, your self-concept, all the spiritual concepts that I talk about here to put you in the power seat so that you understand how to keep implementing this so you learn it on a deeper level and start manifesting the life of your fucking dreams and get your specific person off the pedestal. So if that sounds interesting to you, then definitely click that link below and hopefully I'm not sold out by the time you see this. Okay, if I am sold out though, you can join the waitlist so that next time when I launch this, you will have first access to grab your seat because I do really sell out in a matter of days with this program. All right, so let's talk about how do you emotionally detach? Whether it's a job, whether it's a specific person, whether it's a house, whether it's a car, whether it's a career, your physique, any of the above, it doesn't matter. If you need it to happen for you right now, this moment, in order for you to feel okay, in order for you to feel secure, in order for you to feel something, loved, wanted, chosen, rich, successful, relief, security, any of the above, and we can probably add more feelings on there, then all that's telling me is that you still are heavily invested in outside circumstances dictating and telling you your worth and value. Other words, it means this: you don't believe that you're fucking good enough or worthy enough unless this experience happens right now to alter your state, to alter your belief system, to validate for you that because you manifested this, now you are this person. If you do not see yourself favorable when it comes to whatever it is you want to manifest, unless you've actually manifested it, then you are heavily emotionally invested in that dictating your story of you. And that shit has got to change because you're never going to get what you want. You can manifest it in still from a place of wanting it and needing it and not having a dominant good enough self-concept. I've done that a million times, but the shit don't last. The shit will not stay. And isn't that the point of all of this? Like, we're not looking, like I said, for the quick fix. We've done the diets. People have done crash diets and all kinds of things where they get quick fucking results and they get for a second the outcome they want, and then it goes right back to what it used to be. Why is that? They didn't sustain it. Their mindset went back to the old story, the story that is dominant, the story that created their perceptions, their beliefs, their actions, their behaviors, their decision making all day long. So you have to emotionally detach from the old reality, your past. Your past experiences does not have to continue to control and dictate your future. All we have right now is this present moment, as we all know. And in this moment, you are allowed to decide where your thoughts are going. You are allowed to choose who you want to be in this moment. You are allowed to decide where you're going to focus your mind and attention in this moment. That is all that we have, literally moment by moment by moment. That is how you emotionally detach, by attaching to a new story, to persist in focusing on a new outcome, to decide I am good enough and worthy enough and fucking amazing and incredible, with or without this fucking specific person coming in right now this second telling me this. I'm amazing and incredible and worthy and loved and wanted and good enough to be in the relationship of my dreams, whether or not I'm fucking single right now. I am good enough and worthy enough and so capable and deserving of living an abundant, rich, luxurious, charmed, easy fucking life, if that's what I want for myself. So the goal is to change your thinking, to decide as best as you can, moment to moment, who you're being, because the way your brain works, it will go to its old default mode, which I've talked about on this channel. This is where neuroscience comes into play and teaches you how your brain actually works and why the persistence is key. This is why everyone under the sun who teaches it from a philosophical standpoint says the same thing: persistence is key. You stay focused on the vision, the goal, the desire, the outcome, the version of you that is already living that reality. You persist in that despite what is happening out here, and you don't drop the vision even when shit isn't going your way. That is what persist means. That's the persistence piece in all of this. Now, when we look at it from a neuroscientific perspective and you understand at it from your brain perspective, this is what the reprogramming is. See, your belief system was manifested in you through thinking something over and over and accepting it as your truth. If you don't believe it's yours, if you have an opposing story all day, that, remember, yeah, you can still manifest and stuff like that, but you won't fucking keep it. Do you want to keep $1 million? Do you want to keep your specific person if they're coming in on point? Do you want to keep a loving, fulfilling, committed relationship? Do you want to keep and sustain a version of you that knows their worth and value and feels confident in their best fucking self no matter what is going on? Do you want to keep your reality where you have whatever lifestyle it is you want, whether it's you traveling anywhere and it's easily affordable for you and you have fun and good experience, or you have peace and harmony in all your relationships, or you're like a fucking walking Lucky Charm because nothing ever bad happens to you? I don't know. You know, all of us are different for the things that we want and the programming that we may need to do if our belief system is saying the opposite of that. So you want to emotionally detach from your past experiences, because your brain is a record keeper of the past and will always be pulling up what you have lived to remind you and keep you stuck in the state that it is most familiar and comfortable with. It's who you've dominantly been. So when you're reprogramming, it is a transformational experience. It is usually not something that you turn into just in one day. Some things we can, like I've said a million times on my different videos, is that there's some beliefs that we can easily alter and accept the new belief so much more quickly than the other beliefs. And all of us are different with that. So this is why it's never super cookie cutter. This is why you don't compare yourself to others. This is why you're not looking for the quick fix. You're understanding, what am I doing? How do I get what I want? And how do I keep it? And what's happening to me in the process of it? So emotionally detaching is whatever is current in this moment does not dictate who the fuck I am. It doesn't dictate what's going to happen next. It doesn't dictate the outcome. I'm still going to get what I want, even if I have no evidence of it, even if I'm seeing the complete opposite of it, even if I have no fucking idea in my logical mind how it's going to be. I'm going to trust and know or persist in a story that supports me growing my belief that this will be mine. Because one of the things that happens all the time with people is they give up because the mindset is controlling their behavior. So if your belief system is still dominant and you're not actively challenging your mind to not accept that as your story anymore, to not reprogram your brain to focus on a new way, to focus on a new identity, to focus on a new reality for yourself, a new possibility for yourself, if you don't reinforce that, you will keep thinking and being the same version you've always been. So this is, again, no one to change but self. This is why you're doing this transformational experience, and you will have all these beautiful shifts inside, and you will start to emotionally detach from needing what this thing is that you want outside of you to have to show up and choose you or give you the life or whatever it is you want, whatever experience you want. You're creating the experience within you first before receiving it. And you're going to do it over and over, however many times it takes, until it becomes your dominant way of being. So if you don't know, if you're new here, go watch all my videos, because I teach you guys everything for free: how to reprogram your mind, changing your story, what affirming is, how often to do it, when you're triggered. I mean, I tell you everything. So this is about you and no one else, because you're the creator of your reality. So if you don't like the experiences you're happening, you have to emotionally detach from that current specific person who's showing up being an asshole. Stop fucking focusing on it. Stop needing them to change right now this second. Stop needing them to be someone different this second, because all that's reinforcing is, I don't have what I want. You're still reinforcing the old story of them, but most importantly, you're reinforcing the old story of you, because you're like, you know what? I still need them to show me something so that I know that they want me, that, you know, I know I'm special and amazing and magnetic. And that's just the old you, which is going to get you the same fucking results you've always had. So no one to change but self, emotionally detach from whatever circumstances are not what you desire, and start attaching internally to the new reality, the new mental thought pattern that supports your vision of how you see yourself and what you want to manifest in your 3D reality. And you persist in that until you start to connect to it over and over again, and you're actually embodying that version of you, and it becomes super dominant. And then everything, you won't even care. I mean, that's why people say you don't end up caring, because you're already being the version of you that you wished you were. That's what we're doing. See, you want a specific person to come in and love you and choose you and commit to you. It's because you don't feel loved, you don't feel chosen, you don't feel wanted. You feel like you're missing something, and this person can only add it to your life. But when you are becoming that version of you, that knows their worth and value, that knows they're chosen, that knows they're always wanted, that knows that they're going to manifest everything they want because of who they are, you are no longer separate or feeling separate, because separation is an illusion. You are no longer separate from that version of you. You are now that version of you. That's all we're doing. You're changing your story, but your self-concept in relation to what it is you want. So you're being the person that is already having what they want. That's all you're doing. If I woke up in my dream life today, what would I be thinking and feeling? Well, you're not going to be sitting here fucking like, this is a nightmare. This was a terrible day today. This is what happened. When is shit going to change? Blah, blah, blah. You wouldn't be bitching and moaning. You would be like, oh my God, thank you for my dream life. I have the best dream life ever. This is so amazing. I live such a charmed life. My life is so easy. I live a life of abundance, luxury, peace, and harmony. Shit always works out in my favor. Everything turns in my favor no matter what. I always get what I want. I love that I don't have to worry about anything, because at some point, sooner or later, everyone will conform and deliver exactly what it is that I desire. If you persist in a beautiful story like that, watch your world change. And that even may take a little time for it to shift. Again, everybody's different, but your job is to emotionally detach from the old reality by not thinking it and allowing your mind to just wander where it's used to going, because then you're just being the old you and nothing's changing internally. So you persist and you don't give up on you. So I hope you found this video helpful. I really hope I see you in my Glow the Fuck Up workshop. And if not, take care, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.